Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coins TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. Have you ever checked your pocket change carefully and wondered if one small coin could secretly be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and talked about coins among collectors, the Washington 20-euro-cent 2012 mint mark Albert, a coin that at first glance looks ordinary, but hides fascinating details, rare characteristics, and a growing reputation in the world of coin collecting. This coin, believed to be associated with a unique minting variation linked symbolically to Albert, stands out due to its very fine condition examples that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide, especially those hunting for rare euro variants with unusual engravings, striking errors, or limited circulation history. Now imagine this. A coin you might overlook in everyday transactions could actually hold hidden value due to its design precision, historical context, and minting rarity. That's exactly what makes this 2012 20-euro-cent coin so intriguing. The design itself reflects the standard euro cent aesthetic, but what makes certain versions special is the sharpness of details, the clarity of the edges, and subtle differences in the mint mark that only experienced collectors usually notice. And when these coins are preserved in very fine condition, meaning minimal wear, clear inscriptions, and strong original luster, their desirability increases significantly in the numismatic market. Over the years, collectors have reported that certain rare variations of euro cent coins, especially those linked with unusual mint marks or limited production runs, have been sold for prices far above their face value, sometimes reaching into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on demand, condition, and uniqueness. And this is where the Washington 20-euro-cent 2012 Albert variation becomes part of the conversation. Some experts believe that coins like this gain value not just because of rarity but because of the story behind them, whether it's a special mint batch, a symbolic naming, or even a small minting anomaly that turns a common coin into a collector's treasure. As coin collecting continues to grow globally, more people are paying attention to these hidden gems, checking their spare change, and even investing in coins that might increase in value over time, and the excitement around discovering such coins adds to the thrill of the hobby. Imagine finding one of these coins in your wallet today, a simple 20-euro-cent piece that could potentially be worth much more than you ever expected. It's this possibility that keeps collectors searching, learning, and exploring. But here's the key. Condition matters a lot. A coin in very fine condition can make a massive difference compared to a worn-out version, as collectors always prefer coins with clear details and minimal damage, which is why preserving coins properly is extremely important if you think you might have something valuable. So, if you ever come across a 2012 20-euro-cent coin with unusual markings or exceptional detail, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Compare it with known variations, and consider getting it evaluated, because you never know, that small coin could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. And that's exactly why coins like the Washington 20-euro-cent 2012 mint mark Albert continue to spark curiosity, debate, and excitement in the world of numismatics, turning everyday currency into a fascinating journey of history, rarity, and potential value. As we continue exploring the mystery and growing fascination surrounding the Washington 20-euro-cent 2012 mint mark Albert, it becomes even more important to understand why coins like this begin to attract serious attention from collectors and investors alike, because in the world of numismatics, value is never random. It is built through a combination of rarity, historical significance, condition, and collector demand. And this particular coin seems to sit right at the intersection of all these factors, making it a compelling subject for deeper analysis. One of the most interesting aspects of this coin is how subtle variations can dramatically change its perceived worth. For example, Even a tiny difference in mint mark style, alignment, or engraving sharpness can signal a limited production batch or a unique minting circumstance, and these small differences are exactly what seasoned collectors look for when hunting valuable coins. Over time, as more collectors begin to recognize and discuss such variations, demand starts to rise, and with increased demand often comes a significant jump in market value, which explains why some reports suggest that rare euro cent coins, especially those in very fine or better condition, have reached prices in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars in private sales and auctions. Another key factor that adds to the appeal of the 2012 20 euro cent coin is its relatively modern origin, which might seem surprising at first because many people assume only ancient or very old coins carry high value, but in reality, modern coins with minting anomalies or limited circulation can become just as valuable, if not more, because they are often harder to identify and were not initially preserved by the general public. This creates a situation where only a small number of high-quality examples survive, increasing their rarity over time. Additionally, the name, Albert, associated with this coin sparks curiosity and speculation among collectors, as it may refer to a symbolic or unofficial classification used within certain collecting communities to describe a specific variation or discovery, and this kind of unique naming often adds an extra layer of intrigue and storytelling to a coin, making it even more desirable in the eyes of enthusiasts who value not just the object itself but also the narrative behind it. Furthermore, the global reach of euro coins means that collectors from different countries are actively searching for rare pieces, creating a competitive environment where even small discoveries can quickly gain international attention through online marketplaces, auctions, and collector forums, and this interconnected network plays a major role in driving prices upward as soon as a coin is recognized as special or scarce. It's also worth noting that the condition grading, especially when a coin is described as very fine, indicates that while the coin may show slight signs of circulation, it still retains most of its original detail, making it a highly collectible piece that balances affordability with quality, and in some cases, coins in such condition can be more appealing than heavily worn examples or even poorly preserved higher-grade coins. So, the next time you come across a 20 euro cent coin from 2012, don't just treat it as ordinary change. Instead, take a closer look at its details, edges, and mint marks, because hidden within those small features could be the difference between a simple coin and a valuable collectible. And as the interest in rare modern coins continues to grow, pieces like the Washington 20 euro cent 2012 mint mark Albert may very well become even more sought after in the future, rewarding those who were curious enough to pay attention when others did not. Taking this exploration even further, it's important to understand how coins like the Washington 20 euro cent 2012 mint mark Albert evolved from being simple circulating currency into highly desirable collector's items, and the journey often begins quietly, with only a handful of observant collectors noticing something unusual, perhaps a slightly different texture in the metal, an unexpected sharpness in the design, or a mint mark that doesn't perfectly match standard references, and these early observations slowly build curiosity within the numismatic community, leading to discussions, comparisons, and eventually recognition of a potential rare variation. What makes this process so fascinating is that the value of such coins is not fixed. Instead, it grows over time as more people become aware of their uniqueness, and this gradual increase in attention can transform an overlooked coin into a highly sought-after piece almost overnight, especially in today's digital age where information spreads rapidly across collector forums, social media groups, and online marketplaces. Another powerful factor influencing the desirability of this coin is the psychology of collectors themselves, because rarity combined with a compelling story creates a sense of urgency. People don't just want the coin for its monetary value, they want to own a piece of something special, something that others might not have, and this emotional connection often drives prices higher than expected. In the case of the 2012 20 euro cent coin with the so-called Albert association, This sense of mystery plays a crucial role, as collectors continue to debate its origin, classification, and true scarcity, which only adds to its appeal and keeps the conversation alive. Moreover, when coins like this appear in very fine condition, they represent a perfect balance between accessibility and quality, making them attractive to both beginner collectors and experienced investors, because they are still affordable compared to extremely rare high-grade coins, yet they hold strong potential for future appreciation. It's also worth considering how market trends can suddenly influence the value of such coins. For example, if a well-known collector or influencer highlights this specific variation in a video or article, demand can surge almost instantly, leading to price spikes and increased competition among buyers, and this kind of momentum can turn a niche collectible into a trending topic within the coin collecting world. At the same time, the importance of verification cannot be ignored, because as interest grows, so does the risk of misinformation or exaggerated claims, which is why serious collectors always rely on careful examination, trusted references, and sometimes professional grading services to confirm the authenticity and condition of a coin before assigning it significant value. Ultimately, the story of the Washington 20-cent 2012 mint Mark Albert serves as a powerful reminder that hidden value can exist in the most ordinary places, and that with a keen eye, a bit of knowledge, and a sense of curiosity, anyone can become part of the exciting world of coin discovery, where even a small piece of metal can carry history, mystery, and the potential for surprising financial reward.